every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time.
Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages.
Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs.
From high-quality production to exceptional coverage,
We ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today
call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast.
and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku.
All for packages starting at just $2.99.
Don't miss a moment of the action.
National Soccer Network on Roku.
Every goal, every save, every moment.
Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind.
Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics,
Letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail.
whether it's a championship win or a legendary play.
NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate.
Call 586-304-4405
And start watching today.
Welcome to the 2025 WPSL playoffs, and we have a West Region final matchup between SoCal Union FC and California Storm. Both of these teams with exciting wins to get into this position. SoCal Union FC defeated Spokane SC Shadow 3-2 in the West Region semis, while California Storm defeated El Paso Surf by a score of 7-0 in the West Region semis. So this one is looking to be a very entertaining matchup, and we will just have to see which team has what it takes to advance to the national semifinals and become the West Region champion in these 2025 WPSL playoffs. For SoCal Union FC, across the season in general, they finished with a record of 8 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss, placing first in the SoCal Conference, whereas California Storm finished their season with a record of 8 wins and 1 loss, 0 draws on the season, with a finishing first place in the NorCal Conference. For rosters of both clubs, for SoCal Union FC, we have number 10, Anna Arbin, number 6, Sierra Carringel, number 1, Elizabeth Ludwig, number 25, Madison Ford, number 8, Marissa Levine, number 16, Megan Janikowski, number 7, Natalie Carlock, number 23, Skylar McNamara, number 5, Sydney Reese, number 12, Taylor Kessler, and number 3, Jalen Young. For California Storm, we have number 0, Abby Feingold, number 28, Alex Kloss, number 51, Amelia Villa, number 5, Elizabeth Hutchinson, number 8, Ellie Quinn, number 11, Erica Griglione, number 19, Lauren Hunter, number 20, Lauren Kenny, number 55, Madison Asen, number 34, Maya Alamaris, and number 7, Paloma Daubert. Both teams coming off of 3 straight wins and have each scored 3+ goals in each of their last 3 games. SoCal Union with a couple of 3-2 victories and a 4-goal victory in their last 3 games, whereas California Storm have had wins of 7-0, 4-0, and 3-0 each in their past 3 games. So have posted 3 shutouts in a row. But both teams have offensive firepower, able to score goals. Statistically, California Storm have the stronger defense, though, only allowing 5 goals on the season compared to SoCal Union's 12. But it is any given Sunday in soccer, so you never know what will happen. It only takes 1 goal to win a matchup and advance to the next round. But both clubs have been looking very impressive throughout the tournament thus far and throughout the playoffs. But they collide here in the West Region Finals. It is a warm one today, and we have, for team colors, SoCal Union will be in the dark blues, as far as I know, and the California Storm shall be in red. And we are moments away from kickoff. And it looks as if SoCal Union will take the first kick. And here we go. Passing it deep towards that left-hand side. And it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. It'll be tossed into the field of play, but not for long as it goes back out of bounds. Ball will be thrown back in towards that left side. Far side of the field is going to be brought farther back and brought all the way back towards the goalkeeper, who will send it towards that far left position. And they'll bring it right back. But trying to push the field a little bit. Nearly finds a teammate, but he gets intercepted and kicked away It'll go out of play for a throw-in. Ball gets stolen around midfield. Tries for a nutmeg. Little skill move there, but deflected away. It's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in once again on that far side of the field. And it'll be launched far down the field. Going to go all the way to the end line, and it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. And as I'm looking at as the team sheets I'm looking at right now, and I'm trying to match players with numbers, I do believe I may have had the team uniforms flipped. So that is apologies on me and to everybody watching. I believe now SoCal Union will be in the reds and California Storm will be in the dark blues. My apologies on that misinformation there, but that ball goes out of play and it will be a throw-in for the Storm. They choose to let the ball. Oh, and my bad. It is a free kick. Foul called on the play. Free kick for the Storm. They're going to launch that one downfield, beyond midfield, looking for a high ball. Finds their match, but it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in once again for the Storm. That was Erica Griglione that had the ball for a second there. And now looking to keep it for the Storm. Able to keep it on their side of the field for possession. Nice little nutmeg. They're able to pass that ball back, maintain it around midfield. It's going to go towards that far side. And then a nice little cutback to bring it beyond the halfway point. Trying to bypass a couple of defenders there. And they'll send that one downfield. But it will go out of play. May have gone farther down the field than we may have anticipated. So it looks like it's going to be a very deep throw-in. Deep throw-in for California Storm, looking to pounce early in this matchup. Remember, they scored 7 against El Paso Surf to get here. So they're no stranger to scoring quick goals and frequent goals. But that one gets kicked away. Though the Storm are able to keep possession, gonna pass it all the way back to their last line of defense. They'll keep it around midfield, look to maintain possession, but taken away by SoCal. And it'll be kicked backwards as they look for a switch up in the field of play. Gonna try and find her teammate, and they do. Here comes SoCal Union. Gonna pass the ball inside the box. Gonna look to find open space there, but gets taken away. And now this one will be lifted up. Very ambitious shot. And that goes in. That ball goes in. It sails over the keeper. And SoCal Union FC take the lead early. I'm trying to figure out who that was. I believe that might have been Taylor Kessler, but it was so hard to see the shirt. See the number on the shirt. What an unbelievable goal. Okay, and we are just confirmed with the PA announcer. PA announcer overheard. It was 1-0 SoCal Union FC. So if we could get a little switch up on the on the team colors there. So SoCal are in red and California Storm are in blue. My apologies for the early confusion, but SoCal with the early goal. Incredible. It was hard to tell whether or not the ball went over the line, but they were celebrating like it did, and the goal was given. So you got to give SoCal Union a lot of credit. What a goal. from about 40 yards out. That one's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the California Storm. And after hyping up the California Storm, I was saying they had that 7-0 win over El Paso, but I did mention before kickoff, it only takes one goal to win, and now SoCal Union have that one goal. The question for them is, can they maintain it for the remainder of the 85-plus minutes needed to see out this win and advance towards the Final Four in the WPSL playoffs? Only time will tell, but this will be a foul against SoCal Union. Free kick for California Storm. And we'll see how far they're able to take it. Launched upwards inside the box, but kicked away by SoCal. It's going to go out of play. That'll be a throw-in for the Storm. Good throw in there. And that one's going to take it. It's going to take far down on that right side. Ran out of room there, so it will be a throw-in for the Storm. Looking to keep it. And that one will go out of play. That's going to be a throw-in for SoCal Union. And that's going to be taken away by the Storm. Brought all the way back to Elizabeth Ludwig there for the Storm. Or Abby Feingold. Feingold, keeper for the Storm. Going to take this one. Advance it forward to her left. Try to find an open player who gets brought down by SoCal. We're up 1-0. If you're just joining us, we saw an unbelievable strike from about 40 yards out from SoCal Union FC to take an early lead in the first 5 minutes here against California Storm. But now taken away once again. SoCal Union have an opportunity, but it's taken away by California Storm. Not for long, though. They do get it back. And she'll pass that one all the way to that far side of the field. But foul will be called against SoCal Union. Free kick just inside the attacking half for California Storm. Going to look to try to switch up that field of play and keep with the ball, but that one will be launched forward as it goes back inside midfield. And I believe the ref has stopped play to just have a conversation with a couple of players. The restart was a little bit too quick, so the Storm will start. And launched by Feingold. Out of play will be a throw-in for SoCal Union. It'll be taken up right around center circle. California Storm take it back. They'll pass it towards that far side. And then just bring it back to their last line. All the way back up to midfield. And trying to charge up. They'll pass it towards that left wing. Driving towards the top of the 18 box. Finds an open player. But it'll be taken away by SoCal Union. And here comes SoCal Union. Gonna drive down that right side, that right wing. Looking to find some space. Ran out of it. It's gonna go out of play for a throw-in for SoCal Union. And so everyone lining up. This one will be launched towards the box, but taken by Feingold, who will pass it towards her right. This one will be brought back down. Here's Griglione trying to take the ball, pass it through towards that right wing, but it gets poked out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Storm. Have it in that final third. possibly another chance to level the score. Although the ref disagrees, it's going to be a throw-in instead for SoCal Union. This one will be brought back. Nearly taken away. Storm able to get back on it, but not for long. Lots of turnovers here. Storm have it. Gonna try and take a shot potentially from the top of the 18, but it gets blocked. Prevented before the shot was able to get taken off. And now SoCal Union gonna pass it towards that far side of the field. Right wing gonna be brought up. Ball gets launched towards that final third, but it gets launched high up into the air. SoCal Union still with a little bit of possession, popped up by California Storm. Griglione with the back pass. And a nice little long ball. Going to try and find midfield, and that's going to go out of play. That'll be a throw in for SoCal Union. This will be Marie Marlowe on the throw-in. She'll give it back. Marlowe has it back again. Gonna pass towards that far side. And the Union still got it. They'll pass it forward towards that right wing. Running out of space, but it's gonna be kicked towards top of the 18 box. Taken away there by the Storm, though the ball stays in play. Marlowe's back on it. It's going to be a back pass towards midfield. It'll be kicked around, but brought down. Refs his play on. Union still have it. Give away to California Storm. We're just going to try to maintain possession. They'll keep it and bring it all the way back to Feingold. Pass to their far left. Looking to try to advance the ball. Going to bring it past midfield. A little bit of grass in front of her. There's a lot of space. But she'll pass it towards the middle. Middle of the field. Going to switch the field of play. Looking for Griglione. It gets run out of space. It's going to be a corner kick, though, for the California Storm. So first set piece opportunity for California Storm. 13 and a half minutes in this contest. And we'll see if they manage to get a tying goal here against SoCal Union. Short corner, they take it. Nice little dummy pass. It's going to be launched inside the box. But it's grabbed. Elizabeth Ludwig there with the grab, with the save to prevent any further threat from California Storm. She'll launch that one towards midfield, around that center circle, but it's given away there by SoCal Union. The Storm have it back. A little too heavy of a touch, so the Union are able to turn it around. Grabs that one. That was Carlock there that had it for a moment. Ref's going to blow the whistle to be a free kick for SoCal Union. Union are going to launch this one forward. Bounced off the head of a teammate. Going to be brought back around 25 yards out, but it'll be passed away, taken away by the California Storm. Going to look to advance the ball. Not too far, though. Just beyond midfield. Taken away by SoCal Union. Going to be switching that field of play. Looking for a teammate on that right wing. Hustling down. SoCal Union going to go for a nice cross inside the box. Finds an open player, and it's in! SoCal Union with a second goal. 15 minutes into the matchup, and now they hold a 2-0 lead over the California Storm. What an incredible sequence of events, from switching up the field, driving down that right wing, And then finding an open player just inside the box to tap that one in. SoCal Union with a 2-0 lead in the first 15 minutes of this contest. Now the Storm taking it back, but it's going to be taken away. Here comes SoCal Union. Bringing it forward, but it will be just taken away by the Storm. Looks like a potential free kick opportunity here. Here comes the Storm. No pass towards that left wing. Driving down. They're going to halt and then bring that towards the box, but it will go out of play. It will be a corner kick for the California Storm. Here comes the Storm looking to drive forward. They're going to kick it back towards the outside of that box. Kicked away there by SoCal Union. That one will be launched high up into the air and just goes wide of the marker. A little bit to the right of the goal. This one will get launched forward. It'll go out of bounds right around midfield. Throw in for SoCal Union, I believe. This one will get sent forward. Taken away though by the Storm. Kept around midfield. Possession is kept. Trying to use that left-hand side of the field, but just able to keep it in play, though intercepted by SoCal Union. And they will push that one forward. All the way down. It's just going to go out of bounds. Or it will be offsides instead. I apologize. The ball stayed in play. But that right winger for SoCal Union just called for offsides there. We launched into the air beyond midfield. SoCal tried to get it back, but here come the Storm. Be kicked directly towards the right-hand side. It'll be taken away, but the foul will be called. And SoCal Union will get a free kick opportunity. So Madison Ford on the ball right now, places it down for SoCal Union. And this one will get launched inside the box, but kept. Good save by Storm and Fangold. They'll dump it towards that left side. And they'll look to restart play, building from that left. Gonna take it more inside, looking to hang on to the ball, keep that possession. Looking to restart, try to switch the field of play, find areas of the field that work for them. But they're gonna kick it all the way down. It's gonna get taken away by SoCal Union. They're gonna pass it all the way back. That's Karen Gall on the ball right now. Gonna pass it back towards Marlowe, who's gonna pass it forward. And they'll keep it on that left wing. Marlowe's back on it. Tries to launch a little lob pass. Looks like it'll get headed away. It's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to have a goal kick. Never mind, a corner kick. I misinterpreted the referee's hand signal. And maybe it looks like we won't have a corner kick at all. It looks like the side official called for offsides. And so the Storm will take over. Threat has been neutralized for California. This is going to be launched towards midfield. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but the feed that you guys were watching was not correct, unfortunately, but we have the correct feed now. We have SoCal Union going up against the California Storm in the West Region Finals of the 2025 WPSL playoffs. And SoCal Union are in not only the lead, a 2-0 lead for SoCal Union. They are in all blue, whereas California Storm, California Storm, 2-0 lead for the Storm. They have white jerseys for California Storm. SoCal Union are in the blue. So my apologies for the mix-up and for displaying the wrong feed on the program. I believe we were watching SoCal Union's previous victory over the Spokane SC Shadow, the game that happened last night. But this is the correct feed, the live feed between SoCal Union FC and California Storm. My apologies to all you SoCal Union fans out there that believed your team was up 2-0. Unfortunately for you guys, your team is now down 2-0, 27 minutes into the matchup, but we have the right feed up. So we will see if SoCal Union will make a comeback. They are in the blue jersey, so they're currently defending against the Storm. It'll be kicked out of bounds. So let's resume our programming. California Storm in the white scored 2 goals. Unfortunately, we do not know how the goals were scored, when, or by who. But if I do get that information, I will relay it off to you. But here we go. About a quarter of the way through the game, halfway through the first half, California Storm in the whites will receive a throw-in. The Storm will be attacking from right to left, whereas SoCal Union are attacking from left to right during this first half. This ball goes inside the box, deflected away, and the Storm will concede a goal kick. So here comes SoCal Union. They're going to push this one forward. And it looks like it'll go out of bounds. California Storm will restart with the ball. And we'll look to gain possession, try to perhaps improve on their lead, to build on their lead. As they get it around midfield, they're going to pass it back. Going to keep it around that far side, their right side of the field. And they'll take it towards that center circle, be brought back. And SoCal Union gets the ball taken away. But here they come. Although a little bit of a heavy touch, it's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in for the Storm. I have word that we will be receiving footage of the goals in just a little bit. As soon as we find those goals, we will put them on screen for you guys to see the 2 goals that the California Storm scored earlier in this matchup. But with about 15 minutes until stoppage time of this first half, what can SoCal Union FC do to get themselves back into this matchup? The West Region Finals of the 2025 WPSL playoffs. And looking not to give away another one for the Storm, who pass it all the way to Villa on the far left. Looking to run out of space, but the ball still stays in play. Not for long, though. That's going to be a goal kick for SoCal Union FC. Or, okay, my apologize. I misinterpreted the ref's hand signals once again. It'll be a corner kick for the Storm. I didn't see the ball go out there on that correct time. We're going to see the Storm with a high arching shot with that corner kick. Lifted up into the air, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that is a goal kick. Proper goal kick here for SoCal Union. I was just one play too early, but it is all good. This one will be passed back towards that left side and kicked forward towards midfield, but the Storm take it right back. SoCal Union with a brief takeaway. Let's see what they can do with it. Gonna try to keep possession, and they'll launch it towards, aiming for midfield, but looking to keep it around their left side, keeping it on their half, but the Storm take over. A little bit of a heavy touch there. So SoCal Union will get it back. It looks like they'll bring it up right around midfield. They'll launch it forward. Going to try to spring loose one of their forwards, but it'll be taken away by the Storm. We're going to try to dribble and try a nice little skillful back heel, but it gets taken away there briefly. A long pass ends up just barely staying in play. Just waiting to see what would happen with the ball there. SoCal Union bring it back, but give it away to the Storm, who's going to have it near the top of the 18, going to pass it towards the side of the field. It's going to go out of play. Final third, throw-in opportunity for the California Storm. And so the Storm will throw this one towards side of the 18-yard box, but it will go out of play. Once again, they'll get a throw in. And they will look to keep this one. But so far, SoCal Union with a takeaway there, but the Storm going to try and dribble past a couple of defenders, manages to dribble past a few, taken off the ball there by SoCal Union. They're going to pass it towards the left side, and it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for SoCal Union. And we're going to look to see if they can advance the ball and how they can bring this one forward. So here they come. They're going to try bring it down towards that left wing. It's going to get kicked roughly towards midfield. Still hanging around that far side. Bring it back inside their own half. SoCal Union need to at least get a goal back. Ideally, they would want one back this half. With about 12 minutes plus stoppage time. Could be difficult. The Storm Abby Feingold takes the ball there. Unable to get a shot off yet. SoCal Union. But looking for maybe a quick counterattacking opportunity to try to catch California Storm out of shape while they're advancing the ball higher and higher up the field. They're going to try for a quick pass, but it's going to be taken away there by SoCal Union. Anna Arbin had the ball for a quick second, going to lay it off towards that final third that they have. Slightly running out of space, going towards the corner flag, trying a little back heel, but it'll get kicked away by the Storm, throwing for SoCal Union FC. SoCal Union have an opportunity. They're going to look to potentially launch this one all the way inside the box. Look for a heavy, heavy throw. Manages to get inside the box, and Feingold is there to get two hands on it. And she'll keep this one and slow down the momentum and halt any momentum that SoCal Union had within the last couple of minutes. And so Feingold will just lay it off to her left. They'll pass it right back. And it will be launched. Gonna try the right side of the field now. Try to bypass a couple of SoCal Union defenders. Nice little nutmeg there, but too heavy for the touch. SoCal Union's gonna get it back. Storm takes it away. And then we'll see a pass around again towards that right side. It'll be kicked away and likely go out of play for a goal kick for the California Storm. We're up 2-0 in this matchup. And so here come the Storm. Tried for a nice little one-touch passing there, but it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for SoCal Union. And they're going to try to advance the ball up the field, try to hang on to the ball with some possession. Going to try to maybe find some open spacing and try to cut through California Storm's defense. It's going to be easier said than done, of course. California Storm are on a 3-match clean sheet run, have not given up a goal in the last 3 games. And so far, I've yet to give up a goal in this matchup. But they'll dump it off towards that left side. It's going to be brought towards midfield. Slowly but surely advancing up the field. And now a little bit more pace on the ball. Going to be find a teammate towards the top of the 18. Runs into some SoCal Union defenders there. And now it will be taken away. SoCal looking to advance the ball forward. Going to push it in order to go out of bounds. Throwing for California Storm. Who perhaps are playing like they want a third before the half is up. They're going to bypass a couple of defenders. Maybe try and cut through top of the 18. Just gets poked away there by SoCal Union. It's going to go out of play, and the Storm will get a throw-in. And potentially a couple of substitutions, but here comes Amelia Villa on the ball right now, looking to throw it in towards middle of the field. Nice little one-touch pass in there. There's a lot of open space in front of her. Going to try to cut it through. Little spin move, but SoCal Union there to detect it and defend away from it. Going to launch this one past midfield. And now here comes SoCal Union. What can they do with the ball? Just a little bit of a heavy touch, defended away by California Storm. Feingold is there to pick up on that. And the California Storm will continue to seemingly dominate with possession, but that one's going to go out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for SoCal Union. A little bit of feistiness there, not trying to give the ball back. I believe this is Megan Janikowski on the ball for SoCal Union to throw this one in. Ref waiting for a couple of substitutions with the Storm before the half is up. It gets launched in there. But the Storm are able to take it back. SoCal Union brushing off a defender there. Going to try to for a through ball inside the box. The SoCal Union with a cross, but it gets saved. Feingold with a diving catch. Just able to land on top of it. This one will get launched out of bounds. California Storm will take the throw and going to look to advance the ball towards that right wing, but it will go out of play. Ran out of space there. Throw in for SoCal Union. And they'll look to push that ball forward. Going to keep it tight around that left wing, but we'll send it forward, trying for that channel instead. California Storm going to take it away, though. Trying to remain impenetrable on that back line. And that ball just going to run out of space. It'll be a throw in for SoCal Union, though. Going to try to keep pushing that ball further and further and keep holding California Storm further and further back to see if they can break through before the half is up and cut into the lead of California Storm. This one's going to get launched. I believe it's a free kick, actually, instead of a throw-in. So SoCal Union had a free kick there. Going to try for an acrobatic shot as she was sliding down. Not sure if she was pulled down or just slipped. But either way, sliding down, kicks the ball a little bit too high and to the right to be anywhere near goal or anywhere challenging for Abby Feingold to get her attention. But it's going to go out of play. And now California Storm trying to throw it in. And the ref saw the grabbing there, so play will be stopped. Restarted. Free kick for California Storm. Gonna look to see out this first half and maintain their 2-0 lead against SoCal Union. And already looking to bleed the clock a little bit as they fake a free kick with one player, decide to advance it with their left back. It'll be poked away by SoCal. Little dangerous, though, as California Storm going up, and it'll be kicked away by Feingold, trying to prevent any threat from SoCal. But here they go back on the ball. Going into that final third, but it's taken away once again by California Storm. This one will be laid off. Now the Storm will pass it towards their left. Going to bring it forward a little bit. That was Villa on the ball. Going to pass it all the way forward. Looking for a through ball there. Perhaps looking for Quinn, but couldn't find her. And so it's going to go out of play. Too heavy on the touch. It'll be a goal kick for SoCal Union. For Elizabeth Ludwig. SoCal Union going to launch that ball. And it will be grabbed, laid off by Feingold. It will be to her right this time. Going to try advancing up the field with the right side of the field, going towards that right wing. And that's going to go out of play. That'll be a throw-in for the Storm around their final third. So relatively close to getting a chance to strike on goal. And again, at this point in the game, definitely taking their time. Going to throw this one in, and it's going to go out of play. It'll be a Storm throw-in once again with 2 minutes to go, plus stoppage time of the first half. This one will be brought back. And SoCal trying to poke it away, but once again, poking it out of play. And it will be a third throw-in for the California Storm. couple of players. Oh, it's actually going to be a free kick. People are lining up on top of the box, some inside the box. And so California Storm going to look for maybe trying a long-range set-piece opportunity. And late in the first half, maybe a chance for them to expand on their lead and extend it to 3. And they launch the ball forward, meets the feet of a teammate, but it gets taken away by Ludwig. Elizabeth Ludwig able to get a hand to the ball. This one will be defended away by California Storm as they'll look to keep it around midfield, but it'll be taken away by SoCal Union. Here they come with one last chance potentially before the half is up. Brought down, no call by the official. So the California Storm are going to look to keep it for themselves and will bypass a couple of defenders, but SoCal Union able to take it away. And now here comes California Storm, trying to bring it forward, but too heavy of a touch. It'll be kicked away out of play. And we will have a California Storm throw in at the 45-minute mark. We will see how much stoppage time there is. That was Devin Simmons for California Storm that tried to advance it after that turnover, but it got taken away and kicked out of play for a Storm throw-in. So it'll be brought back towards the back line of the California Storm, almost forcing a mistake there. But it will be pushed all the way towards that left side with Villa, who will bring it back. It'll be kicked up in the air. Headed away by the Storm. Able to keep it around that center circle. SoCal Union trying their best to keep it, but California Storm just swarming them, giving them no chance with the ball as they're able to keep it. And that is going to be it for the half. Just 1 minute of stoppage time. And so halftime, we have California Storm with a 2-goal lead over the SoCal Union FC. Again, we apologize for the little mishap earlier, but we have the correct feed, the correct game. California Storm with a 2-goal lead over SoCal Union, keeping their clean sheet alive. And so let's take a look at some of these goals here. And it looked like the keeper, looked like Elizabeth Ludwig tried to dive for that ball early on. And so that's an impressive goal for California Storm. And then a insane strike from outside the 18 to double their lead for the California Storm. So those were their 2 goals, it looks like, off of a set piece opportunity and then an incredible strike from outside the 18. And that is how the California Storm managed to get up 2-0. We will see you guys for the second half between these two clubs. Who will win the West Region Finals in the 2025 WPSL playoffs?
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at OaklandBoysSoccerCamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of action. In just a matter of moments, we will get underway here between the California Storm and SoCal Union FC. At the break, we saw the last two goals, the first two goals of this matchup, both by California Storm. We saw a set piece opportunity where the keeper spilled the chance with the ball that went right into the back of the net. And then we saw a beautiful long-range shot from outside the 18 by the California Storm as well. For those of you just tuning in, the California Storm are in white, whereas SoCal Union FC are in blue. SoCal Union need to overcome this 2-0 deficit if they intend to force extra time and or potentially win this matchup to advance to the Final Four of the 2025 WPSL National Playoffs. However, it'll be a tall task because California Storm have had clean sheets last couple of games. Last 3 games, they have had clean sheets. And so second half about to get underway. And the California Storm waiting on the ref's discretion. We'll be holding up just a little bit, but here we go. Start of the second half. And here comes the California Storm keeping with the ball, and they're going to start driving forward. The California Storm had quite a bit of possession in the last 45, dominated the first half, had 2 goals. SoCal Union had a couple of good chances, but nothing crazy. Here comes Elizabeth Hutchinson on the ball. Already a deep set piece opportunity for the California Storm. Going to launch it towards the box, but it's going to be grabbed by Elizabeth Ludwig for SoCal Union. Again, how both teams got here. SoCal Union defeated Spokane SC Shadow by a score of 3-2, whereas California Storm defeated El Paso Surf by a score of 7-0. California Storm already up 2-0 over SoCal Union, but this one will be launched high up into the air, headed away by SoCal. Going to stay in play. Passed away. And California Storm will stay on the ball. Ellie Quinn has it right now. Going to leave it to her left. And they'll push it towards that midfield area, but are going to bring it back in order to keep possession, to keep SoCal Union off the ball. And they're going to try and keep them guessing for the rest of this second half to try to maintain this 2-0 lead. But off the ball, quick foul by SoCal Union. It'll be a California Storm free kick just inside the attacking half. And it looks like they're going to take a deep shot to try to get a long-range free kick. Try to find the header of a teammate to potentially launch another opportunity towards the goal. Free kick going up just shy of the 18. Met by SoCal Union defenders, who are going to kick that ball away out of bounds via California Storm. So we will have a SoCal Union throw in. We're going to see who gets on that ball for SoCal Union FC. Launched forward, trying to find a teammate. But it'll be kicked away. Sydney Reese had it for a quick moment. Trying to look for Reese, but it'd be taken away by the Storm. Alex Kloss bringing it forward. Storm able to keep possession after a quick touch from SoCal Union. Going to bring it all the way back to their back line. Towards the center circle. Going to be passing it back. Now California Storm looking for Maya Alamaris. Going to keep it around that back line. And they will send it forward, trying to use that left wing this time around, but they'll cut it inside. Speeding through a couple of defenders. They're going to lay it off all the way to the right. Going to pass it towards the right wing. Going to be chipped up inside the box, but it is going to be left out. It'll be a goal kick for SoCal Union. It was a good look for the California Storm, but it'll be lifted up inside the box and couldn't find a teammate to get to the end of that ball. So Elizabeth Ludwig here will put this one down. Try to motivate her teammates to get them back into this matchup. See if they can get them to get a goal back in this game to try to kickstart their momentum in the second half. Here comes SoCal Union, going to try and pass it towards Sydney Reese. It gets taken away by the Storm. He's going to be tripped up over the ball, but able to keep that possession. Going to bring it back all the way towards Kloss, who's going to launch it forward, going for that right wing, but just couldn't control it cleanly. So it goes out of bounds. We'll have a SoCal Union throw in deep in their own third. Gotta be careful here, as a takeaway by the Storm could spell doom, as they are close to that goal. But it looks like they're going to launch it far down the field. Taken away, though, by the Storm. They have it. Good territory for them. Finds a teammate on the top of the 18. Going to pass it all the way towards that left area, and it gets kicked over the goal. Trying to pass to the left channel. Had an open teammate there, and instead of cutting it further inside the box for a more high percentage chance, tries for a tricky acrobatic shot from the top of the 18, but instead the ball goes a little bit too high into the right. And SoCal Union will take the goal kick. They'll launch it forward, looking for Reese, who's going to try to head it away. It'll be well controlled by McNamara, who's going to try to send it towards the back line. Almost taken away in the Storm. Nearly able to bypass Ludwig there to get that ball. But now this one will be sent forward. And now here comes Feingold. But the Storm trying to keep that possession, playing a little sloppy. SoCal Union pick up the pieces, but too heavy of a touch. And now Feingold's just going to get it back. Not allow any high press. Going to bleed the clock, so Reese will come up. Force the keeper to grab it. Launch it forward all the way towards that right side, but it's going to go out of play. It will be a throw-in for the Storm. Going to take it in and try to bypass Reese there. And be brought back to Merlot. It'll be kicked back towards that back line. And then launched forward. but taken away briefly by SoCal Union. Intercepted by Storm, able to get it back. And again, they're just trying to slow down the game, although it is a free kick, so ref calls a foul. Multiple substitutions by SoCal Union being made here. The first couple of minutes of this half. Potentially trying for a change in formation. Maybe a more offensive-minded attack for SoCal Union to try to see if they can get themselves back into this game. But they'd have to do it without trying to concede against the Storm, who have the ball. They're trying to pass it and find a teammate around the top of the 18, surrounded by multiple Union players who are just going to launch that one, clear it away, and it'll go all the way back towards midfield. Couldn't reach it and maintain that possession, although a little bit of a heavy touch on the pass there from the Storm. So it's going to be taken by SoCal Union. They're going to try to keep it on that left side and have a lot of open space, but it's going to go out of play. It's going to be a Storm throw-in. This one will be launched forward. Trying to reach midfield, but SoCal Union bring it back. This one will get kicked away, though. Launched forward. And the Storm will look to bring that one down. Look to keep that control. Alamares had the ball for a second there before passing it and laying it off. Trying to find a forward player. But SoCal Union able to get the ball back. Couldn't control it, though. Goes out of play. Alamares will be there for the throw-in. Gonna look to lay it off, but couldn't find a teammate. A one-touch pass. Missed that control, so it's gonna go out of play. Throw-in for SoCal Union. So SoCal will bring it all the way back towards Ludwig, who launches it, trying for that left side of the field, that left sideline, but it's going to go out of play. Alamares and the Storm will take a throw-in, although not before a couple of Storm substitutions. I thought we were seeing substitutions. Never mind, the ball just got launched all the way towards midfield before the ref was ready for it. Alamares sends it forward, keeping it inside that sideline. A little bit of a flick pass back towards that defense, and they're going to send it towards the left side now, going towards the channel, but going to pass it out towards the wing. Going to bring it forward, sidestep a couple of defenders. A little bit of a high cross, but bypasses everybody. And SoCal are going to just launch it out of play a little bit deeper. So the Storm will restart in a relatively same position that they were. Headed away, though, by the Storm. Able to keep their throw-in. Bring it back, but ripped away by SoCal Union, needing a goal back. Trying to pass it forward, a little bit too heavy on the touch, and the Storm are just going to let it roll out for a Storm throw-in. Now the Storm take a throw-in, and they're going to try to advance further up the field. Going to try to sidestep a couple of defenders, and it looks like they're charging, but it slid away. SoCal Union doing a great job on that last line of defense to just slide in, take the ball. It's going to be a throw-in by the Storm. And so they'll keep it inside the box, looking for a back pass. Trying to cut it back there, but instead, SoCal Union will take it looking to advance it forward. Might be an offsides. And they are going to call it offside. SoCal Union were really looking for it. And a lot of open space in front of her. Just started her run a little too early. I believe that was Megan Janikowski that just stepped out offsides. And so the Storm are looking to just hang on to the ball. Lead some more clock. As SoCal Union, though, trying to get a goal back. And it'll be taken away. Faingold's got the ball, and it looks like ran into a SoCal Union player. So Faingold is down. Hopefully she is all right. The ref is going to check on her. We do have the results from the South Region Finals. So Chattanooga FC defeated LA Crew Rush by a score of 4-0. And that means the winner of this matchup will move on to the semifinals to face Chattanooga FC in the national semifinals of these 2025 WPSL playoffs. That game just about ended. Like I mentioned, a 4-0 victory for Chattanooga FC. So right now, California Storm in the lead would be moving on to face Chattanooga in the national semifinals if they hold on to this lead. But they got to get through SoCal Union first. It's a 2-0 lead, but it's not the most comfortable lead. SoCal Union with a quick counterattack. Had a couple of good opportunities. And if any of them get towards the back of the net, then the California Storm got to be wary. They got to stay focused if they intend to maintain this lead and, better yet, win this game. But here come the Storm, though, driving towards that left-hand side from the wing to the channel. Going to go towards that corner flag. It's going to go out of bounds. Poked away by... well, last off the Storm, so it's going to be a throw-in for SoCal Union FC. They'll be kicked away. Couldn't keep it for long. The Storm trying to bypass a couple of defenders, but brought down SoCal Union. I believe they are going to get a free kick, and they are. Just a little bit of roughhousing on that ball. The SoCal Union are going to look to send this one deep. They're sending everybody forward. So they're going to look to send this one deep. And they'll be headed away. Good strategy on the head flick there from SoCal Union, but it's picked up by the Storm instead. They're going to lay it off, but a little bit too heavy with that pass. Couldn't find her teammates. Going to go out of play. And so the Union will take it and try to advance it forward, but it goes all the way out, and it was nearly a corner kick. So Faingold for the Storm had to come in there and slide it away. And so it's going to be a throw-in for SoCal Union. It's going to be picked up and trying to keep it inside, but instead they'll take it. It'll be kicked above the 18. And SoCal Union will maintain with the ball, but they'll keep it around halfway inside the attacking half. Going to look to try to find some openings here in defense. But so far, California Storm continuing to shut down any opportunities that SoCal Union might have. This one's getting launched, but it's going to go out of play. Will be a goal kick. Be a goal kick for California Storm. 60 minutes in this matchup, 30 minutes to go. We're going to have a quick substitution. I believe we're going to have a goalkeeper substitution, so I guess that collision did quite a bit of damage to Abby Faingold. We wish her the best and hope she recovers very swiftly. So California Storm have a new goalkeeper in play. We'll see how this changes the tide of the match. Faingold didn't have to do too much work against the Union. And now here come the Storm looking for potentially a third one. That's going to be a yellow card. I believe that's our first booking of the match. If there wasn't a booking anywhere in the first 27 minutes, that's going to be a yellow card for SoCal Union. And now another player, that forward player for California Storm, staying down a little longer than she would have liked. Maybe another player for the Storm that might be hurt. And so we wish her the best as well. We hope it's nothing too serious, as she was cutting through that defense for SoCal Union. She was cutting through them, but just a heavy touch, maybe landed awkwardly, but it's hard to assume. So all we can do is just hope that any possible injury is not serious and can be a swift recovery. Either way, though, it's going to be a free kick for the California Storm. SoCal Union already have a couple of players, 3 players, standing 10 yards out of the ball. And so we'll see how this goes. But yes, as I mentioned, the South Region Finals ended a couple minutes ago. Chattanooga FC defeated LA Crew Rush, Louisiana Crew Rush by a score of 4-0. And so they have advanced to the national semifinals, and they will play the winner of this game. California Storm up 2-0. They would move on to face Chattanooga if the score stands. They're able to get that injured player for California off the field. We wish her the best and hope it's not too serious of an injury. But on the ball now for the free kick, California Storm. Are they going to go direct and try to get another unbelievable banger for a goal, or are they going to try to lay it off? And the referee looks to direct a couple players back, try to get them 10 yards back at least. The wall was slowly advancing up the field to make the free kick a little bit harder. So we'll see if it'll be a direct free kick towards goal, if they'll try to lob it towards a couple of teammates. And it's going to go straight towards the goal, and it's just over the crossbar, a little bit high and a little bit to the right, but it was enough to make Elizabeth Ludwig sweat a little bit. My goodness, had to think about that one, and it was a very close shot, but just a little too high. So here comes SoCal Union, have a little bit of open space in front of them now on that right side, but it's going to get staying in play. And now it will be kicked back towards midfield. The Storm intercept that one. It's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Union, who are looking to get one back. Slowly running out of time to get one back. That one's kicked away by the new keeper for California Storm. And the ref may have called a foul, so it's going to be a free kick for the Storm. And so the Storm will take that free kick. And they'll just lay it back. They'll pass it towards that left side. And it'll be launched forward, headed away, though, by SoCal Union, able to get it back. And that's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Storm, who are pressing high still. Perhaps looking for a third to put this one to bed. And able to keep inside the 18, bypass a few defenders, and a good shot, but it's saved by Ludwig. Incredible opportunity for the Storm, but it does not go through. Once again, a great save. Just skipped past a couple of defenders in that last line. Managed to find herself inside the 18 and had an incredible shot, but just gets saved. And so this one's going to get sent up. It'll be headed away, but SoCal Union will take it back. It'll be headed up by the Storm, who will look to advance that one forward. But that one is going to be kicked away. It'll be crossed by the Union. Going to look for a chance themselves. Nearly had a chance on target. Maybe spilled by California Storm's backup keeper, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Union. So the Storm have to be careful here. So the Storm, they throw it in. Madison Ford threw it in play. Gonna look to try to kick this one. Levine kicks it around top of the 18, but it's kicked away by the Storm. Good opportunity for the Union to try to bring it back. But it will be a throw-in for the Union, but it'll be taken away by the Storm. We're gonna look to try to push that ball forward, get it out of their third, and try to earn some more possession, but immediately taken away. These last couple of minutes now, SoCal Union have been putting a lot of pressure on the Storm, and I mean, they have to. They have no choice. They have nothing to lose at this point. They have the whole playoffs riding on the line here. A trip to the semifinals to face off against Chattanooga is on the line, but they commit a foul, and California Storm will take this free kick. We'll see what type of free kick they will go for. Ellie Quinn on the ball. Gonna try to advance this one. Looking for a high arching pass. Trying to find a couple players right inside the box. Ludwig is there. Gets punched into the air. Headed away by the Union. California Storm bring it up forward, but Union are there to kick it away. And they'll look to clear that one all the way beyond midfield. And the Storm have to be careful, as we have a speeding player from the Union trying to get that one away. Alamaris has the ball there, but it gets kicked away. Going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Storm, I think. Oh, never mind. It's going to be a throw-in for the Union. Went out a lot deeper through the field than I thought it did. Three quarters of the game have passed. 1 quarter left to play, plus stoppage time, of course. What can SoCal Union FC do? Ball's out of play. It's going to be another throw-in on that near side. And they will send this one deep. It'll be headed away, kicked away towards midfield. But the Storm are able to recover. Send it out of their own half. Trying to give the Union no chance to make any sort of comeback. As a 3-match clean sheet streak is on the line too for California Storm. Have not allowed a goal in the last 3 games. This would be the 4th in a row that they don't allow a goal in. A pretty impressive streak for the Storm. But here come the Union with a throw-in. Gonna try to break that streak. They'll send that one forward. Kicked away by the Storm. Round midfield. The Storm will send it forward. Have an open player around the center of the field. Gets tackled. Ref says play on. So here come the Union. Gonna try to push this one forward. Couldn't find anyone there. Tried to lay it off, but it's gonna go out of play. It'll be a Storm throw, and they take it quickly. And they'll look to advance it, but it'll be kicked out of play by SoCal Union. So they will take this, and they'll send it back behind midfield. Take it to their last players. Their last line of defense. It'll be passed back towards the near side. Gonna opt for their right. Asen was on the ball, brought it up towards Alamaris, but it's kicked away. SoCal Union going to try to bring it forward. Janikowski on it, but gets it stripped away. The Storm able to get it back. Going to start trying to bring it up with a swift pass. Trying to enter that final third. but too many blue shirts there for SoCal Union. And so this one will get launched, but it doesn't get past. SoCal Union trying to take it away from them, but too many opportunities for the Storm. They're just able to create so many turnovers and just able to work this attacking side very, very well. Even after getting it taken away from them multiple times, they're able to get it right back and have another long spell of possession, really tiring out SoCal Union, who's just been having a chase the ball all game. Deep pass from California Storm, going to be brought back. They're going to switch the field of play, going towards the left channel now. They're going to try to cut it in. It's going to be kicked out, and it is going to go behind the goal. So a little bit too far. Tried for a cutting cross there, but couldn't get the curve that she wanted. It will go as a California Storm corner, though. So it's going to be a kick for them on the far side. They're going to put this one down. And we'll see a lot of players surrounding towards the top of the box. We got a high arching, very high corner kick. Meets the head of a teammate, but couldn't get the balance and control that she wanted on it. And it's going to go out for a goal kick for SoCal Union, who are running out of time. 17 minutes plus stoppage time to go for SoCal Union. This one gets kicked off, but it's sent forward by the Storm. So it'll be brought back, left out, and it will be I believe we're going to have, okay, I thought we were doing a little cooling break, but I believe it's just going to be a simple goal kick for the California Storm. Last couple of games, crazy heat wave has been surrounding all these WPSL games and just the nation entirely. So cooling breaks have been very necessary during these games. But I guess the weather here has been just cool enough to where it's not necessarily needed for this game in particular. But here come the Storm regardless. Going to try to pass it forward. Going to send towards that right channel. Now going towards the right wing. Have an open player there. Going to bring it forward towards the final. Going for a high cross. Headed out. And headed away by SoCal Union. They're going to try to push it towards midfield, but Storm are there to intercept. But they're able to get it back. Had a charging player, the Union. That was Taylor Kessler there that was trying to break free, but the pass was intercepted by California Storm, who are now just working to try to grind out the clock, keep possession. But they're going to try and send it forward as well. Maybe gets pushed off the ball a little bit, slid away, and it's going to be a deep throw-in for the California Storm. Couldn't tell if it was a throw-in or a corner kick. I do believe it is a throw-in. And Maya Alamares will take that and perhaps try to launch it towards the box for California Storm to see if they can get a third one and put this one to bed. So final third opportunity for California Storm, practically on the corner flag, and they're going to have to throw this one in. So will they throw it deep towards the box, or will they try to throw it short? Looks like they're going to do something in the middle. Finds player towards the top of the 18, gets kicked away. Now that is going to be a corner kick for the California Storm, with about 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Still the Storm with a 2-0 advantage over SoCal Union for a spot in the Final Four of the 2025 WPSL playoffs. And that one gets sent towards top of the box, headed away by multiple Union players. One is down. and staying down, so we hope she's okay. And the ref's going to call it. We'll have to take a look at her. Maybe a collision of heads there. Unclear. A lot of action going on inside that box in particular. I believe that might be a player for SoCal Union, so we hope, again, it's nothing too serious. Maybe just a little bit of a tougher knock than she might have anticipated. Hopefully, maybe just got the wind taken out of her. But regardless, we do hope that she is okay. That being said, though, we do have 13 minutes plus stoppage time. Time is running out for SoCal Union, and they have to get 2 goals at least if they want to force extra time, and 3 to win. So the longer they go without scoring, the harder their chances are, and the deeper that their playoffs hope fade in the quarterfinals here in the South Regional Finals. But we are very, very happy to see that player for SoCal Union get up and walk off under her own power, I believe. And so we have a ball towards one side of the near side of the line. Looks like everyone took that as an opportunity for an impromptu cooling break, and completely understandable. Still got to stay hydrated, even if it's hasn't been as warm as some of the other games we've had the pleasure of broadcasting during these 2025 WPSL playoffs. And so it'll be a drop ball from the ref. California Storm will take over right around the final third, so they get it within a pretty solid territory. Going to get taken down. That's going to be a free kick for the Storm. Very good opportunity for the Storm to maybe send this one inside the box. Lots of players going in to try to get on the receiving end of this free kick. California Storm with a chance to put this one to bed if they are able to score a third. They're going to launch this one inside the box, but it goes straight towards the keeper, straight towards Elizabeth Ludwig. She will take that one. And we'll look to slow things down on her end, but not enough. She'll try to launch this one forward and perhaps kickstart some rejuvenated motivation for the Union, who need at least one back. It's going to go out of play, though. We will have a throw-in for SoCal Union. Far side of the field. They'll send it very, very far. Kicked away. Hanging around that sideline, staying parallel to it. But the Storm are able to take it away. It's going to be kicked up, still in play. It'll be headed away by the Storm. And so they'll take it back around the 40. But it's going to be the SoCal Union, Reese, who brings it back. She'll pass it towards Levine, who will pass it all the way forward, trying to find one of their forwards, but the Storm will intercept, try to stymie any attack and any threat that the Union have. And that one will be a throw-in as well. Couldn't find anyone there. And so the Union, 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. We've reached the 80th minute. And needing 2 goals. Going to try to push everything they have forward. Headed away, but couldn't find anyone. The Storm are going to get to there first. And just going to let it roll out. Going to try to keep bleeding the clock. Letting the seconds tick. But takes a fall there. Just a little bit of swipe of the arm. And Madison Asen ends up falling. But we'll take the ball. And try to send a deep shot, to try to send it as far away from their own goal as possible, to try to preserve the clean sheet streak that the California Storm have had the past 3 games. This would be the 4th. They're going to switch the field of play. Going to go towards the left wing. Has a lot of open space in front of her. Now met by a couple of Union players. Going to pass it back towards that channel. Maybe switching the field of play once again. Going to bring it a little bit farther back this time, but still looking to advance the ball. Taking off the ball after a somewhat heavy touch. Looking for a foul. Ref doesn't call it. Going to be passed back there by Kloss. She'll look to bring it back, but it's going to be brought towards that left wing area. Advancing into that final third. Going to look for a potential cross, but it's going to get poked away by the Union, and it will be a California Storm corner kick. (2-0) up. Looking to maybe get a third. They will kick this one over. Looking to get on the end of that one. It is kicked away, but the Storm were able to find the end of that, but they weren't able to direct it towards goal, so it's going to go out of play. It will be a goal kick, a quick goal kick. Ludwig just passes it all the way to her left. Storm there trying to intercept it. But SoCal Union bring it up. And they get brought down. The ref's going to call a foul. Be a free kick for SoCal Union. Sydney Reese gets taken down. Taylor Kessler looking to get a quick restart. Instead going to be brought back towards Janikowski. He's going to send this one all the way towards all their players around the top of the box. Sending a high arching shot. Going to try to meet a teammate, but it's kicked away. Trying to clear it is the Storm. Who's going to look to wrestle the ball away from a couple of defenders. The ref will give the free kick towards the California Storm. And so this one will get launched forward. Well beyond midfield. Storm looking to advance the ball. Going to try to find a teammate. Maybe he wasn't looking for that exact teammate, but still able to find one. And now they're going to look to maybe just get a very ambitious shot, top of the 18. And it just goes underneath the football crossbar, hits the top of the goal. And so it will be a goal kick for SoCal Union. Time is running out. And the Storm will, again, take that ball. They're just swarming every sort of attack that the Union have. They're going to kick that one away. No real precision on it, though, as that one's going to go out of play. Ref's going to stop the field of play for something that might have happened farther down the field. But she'll resume it now. It's going to be a throw-in for the Storm. And they'll take it around that final third. They'll send a cross in. Ludwig's there to catch it, though. Elizabeth Ludwig doing well to not spill it and concede a third. So she will punt that one away. It'll reach center circle. Going to try to find a teammate there for SoCal Union. She'll pass it. I'm going to look for a cutting through ball there, but the Storm will pick it up. They'll drop it to their right. And they'll keep it on that area. Kloss is there to just send it towards midfield. And now it'll be brought forward. Looking to find a player with another through ball there. But now may have exposed themselves a little bit. Oh, but we do have a Storm player was there to pick up the pieces. And the Union just launched that ball out of bounds. It is going to be a goal kick for the California Storm, who will take their time. Again, since the replacement keeper entered the field, the backup keeper for the Union, after Feingold got hurt and had to be subbed out, hasn't had much to do today or in the remaining 25 minutes since replacing Feingold. Goes to show how diligent and how difficult California Storm's defense is. And so with less than 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time, they will take the ball, launch it towards midfield, but look to avoid the Union, who are able to just track that one out. Going to be a throw-in for the Union. They'll send it forward. Kessler will send it. Trying to launch it, but Storm's keeper just able to get two hands on it and catch it. It was a good attack but maybe a little bit too fast for SoCal Union. Couldn't find any help there, anyone to cut the ball back to perhaps get a higher percentage shot off. And so the Storm will look to regain possession, but they turn the ball over. Not for long, though, as they do get the ball back and will start to advance further and further up the field. It will be kicked away by SoCal Union, who are looking to do anything they can to keep the ball in this side of the field in their attacking half. The Storm just able to shrug off the ball a little bit too hard, though. So it'll be a foul and a free kick for SoCal Union. And they're going to send everybody up. They need to do what they can to get a goal. Ideally for them, straight off of this set piece and free kick. Can they break the streak of Storm's clean sheet? And just goes a little bit to the left of the post. Goes out of play. Going to be a goal kick for the California Storm. Just bypasses everybody. That free kick from SoCal Union. And so the California Storm, they'll take time to get a couple of substitutions in. Going to try to bleed the clock a little bit. It's looking increasingly difficult for SoCal Union to get back into this matchup. Although they might have been able to turn the ball over, and they do. They have the ball in good territory right now. Reese is going to try and bring it through, but miscommunication on the pass. And now the Storm able to bring it back. They'll keep it in their own defensive half, but it will go out of play for a Union throw-in. So they'll push that one forward. Headed away by the Storm. But SoCal Union will be on top of the ball. Be tripped up. But still, play on, says the ref. They're going to try to push the ball inside the box and just a little wide. Couldn't cut it inside. Didn't get the curve on the ball that she wanted, and so it's going to be a goal kick. Another good opportunity for the Union. But nothing there. This one will be launched by the Storm. Able to get it. Alamaris there. But it will be a throw-in for the Union. They'll send it forward and try for a high-arching shot. Hits the crossbar. Oh, man, that was a great chance for the Union to get back into this game. But the crossbar was shattered. My goodness. Slight push inside the box. No penalty called. The ref waves it off. The Storm just clear it away. Union are able to get it back, though. Gonna try to advance this one. Reese is trying to push through everybody. And trying to bypass. But too many white shirts there, and the Storm will get the foul. Much to the dismay of those in attendance. But the Storm looking to take their time this one, see out the rest of this game. They're going to send it as far away from their own goal as possible. A couple of great chances from SoCal Union, but none came to fruition. We are in stoppage time now. This one gets kicked away, but still in play. Now that one's going to go out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for SoCal Union. And so likely a couple minutes of stoppage time with the injury timeouts and the substitutions. But is it enough for SoCal Union to get themselves back into this match? They are on thin ice now. But the Storm just able to deflect any opportunity that the Union have had. Considered shuffling it out, but instead they're going to try to push this one forward. They need to have the ball in that attacking half as much as possible. They won't get anything productive on this half of the field. That ball is going to be sent out, and the Union are hurrying now. They realize their playoff dreams may be up. And that ball will get taken out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Storm. And so that ball just gets clipped away by the Union, but not enough. The Storm will take their time to get the ball and bring it back. They'll launch it towards their own half. Again, able to just send the ball forward. It gets deflected by SoCal Union. Now able to try to push this one forward. But it's only white shirts there. Only Storm players there. This one will be sent very far forward. But only as far as SoCal Union is going to try for a long-range shot. Caught by the keeper there for California Storm. Again, who replaced Feingold about halfway through this second half. California Storm on their backup keeper. But still a great shot by SoCal Union. Trying anything at this point. But the Storm are going to launch the ball as far away from their own goal as possible. And maybe looking to kick a third away to put it to bed. But instead, Ludwig is there to pick it up before any shot gets taken away. So now Ludwig is just going to have to punt this off. Kicked away by the Storm. Union are going to have to try to get some possession here. They managed to kick it forward a little bit. Have two players trying to bypass a couple of Storm defenders. Headed away. They'll head it towards goal, but the Storm defenders are there to just rip that one away. Reese is going to push that one forward. Kicked away by the Storm. And now to be launched up and forward. And now a crazy acrobatic kick by Marissa Levine, but it just goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the California Storm. Couldn't get the curve on that one that she wanted. Otherwise, we may be talking 2-1 right now. Is this the last kick of the game? Let's find out. This one gets launched forward, and it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's your final. The West Region Finals. California Storm defeat SoCal Union FC by a score of 2-0. We truly appreciate you guys watching. California Storm will advance towards the National Final Four in these 2025 WPSL playoffs to face off against Chattanooga FC in a couple of days. We will see you guys there. Let's take one last look at these last two goals. California Storm able to get their first goal. Then headed away from a corner kick, gets brought all the way back towards the top of the 18, and then an unbelievable strike to keep that 2-goal lead in their fourth clean sheet in a row. California Storm looking great heading into the national semifinals. We appreciate you watching this broadcast on the National Soccer Network. We will see you guys real soon.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.